Hi viewers, this is Alex Sturgeon, HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and we've been making videos since October, and we've been hopefully very informative and had some cool stuff, and we've had some fun. And I decided today let's get in here and just give you an overview of our store. So let's walk in the front door here. There's me. Hey. Got some race flyers there. You walk in. There's the big welcome to the HobbyTown USA HobbyPlex. All right, let's take a tour. All right, so as soon as you turn left, you come to our airplane section. You can see there's a prop aisle, all the Dubro aisle, wheels and tires, all good stuff. Here's your airplanes, bind and fly, and let's go down this. We have a very good flight test supply. There's all your flight test stuff, and the cool thing about flight test is it's always changing out. They're always coming out with new plans, new planes, and when we sell one or two, we usually get something different in, just to make it easy for you to come in and change it up. You can change it all up. Here's some of our larger planes, and then on the wall here we have some discounted planes, and then some of our overstock and bigger planes up on the shelf. Here behind the counter you can see batteries and a bunch of FPV equipment, our FPV battery selection. We got cameras, transmitters, motors, speed controllers. Let's see, what else do we have? We have antennas, so we're good for those guys too. And there's our big 4-cell, 6-cell packs for the big airplanes. Here's our small drone selection, and then we come over here and you've got yourself, we start getting to the surface area with servos and some nitro equipment. Alright, as we continue on, here's our crawler section. We have lots and lots and lots of crawler inventory. We have lots of upgrades from all the popular brands. We have lots of wheels and tires, again, from all the popular brands. We got a bunch of TRX4 upgrades too. We got some monster truck stuff. We have a really good crawling club here in town, and they do a lot, so we try to keep up with them. So here we have the majority of our RC side of the store. You can see our Arma and Traxxas selection. Our bigger boats are up there. Behind the wall we've got all of our tires and all of our techno parts, some hop-up parts, most of your race tire, well, all of your race tires, all behind the counter as well. You can see as we pan over, there's your race kits up there. Our ready to run entry-level stuff's all down here on the floor, and we do a good job of keeping everything in stock. Traxxas especially, but Arma, we have lots of good Arma stuff too here on the end caps, and TLR and some Helion stuff. There's our boats. Over here is our hop-up wall, we call it. So all of your major hop-ups from Proline RPM, Traxxas, Hot Racing, all of your hot kits and stuff, and our demos. And then we've got our sale case. A lot of stuff that is older and put on sale gets stuck in this, and then you guys can check it out and pick it out. Lots of radios, of course. We got a really good selection from Spectrum, Futaba, Sanwa. Here's our speed controllers and motor case, and lots of race motors, lots of good upgrades for your Slash and stuff too. Here's our battery case. Of course, we carry lots and lots of ProTech for race batteries, lots of Reedy, Orion, all the popular brands there. Of course, the Traxxas stuff for the ready to run. It's the Common Sense batteries, the really good price points, Gens Ace, and then our charger case. You can see good selection there too. All right, we keep most of our parts behind the counter here. You can see our Traxxas aisle and our associated Losi aisle, TLR. Of course, we got Mugens, Serpent, Andromeda, all that stuff back there. There's a lot more kits on the shelf. A lot of Tamiya stuff we keep for the on-road track. And then you'll see here bodies and bodies galore. We always think we have too many bodies, and then we go through to try to pull out bodies that might be old. We can't find any because everybody buys all of our bodies. So yeah, that is pretty much the RC side of the store. You can see kind of your cheaper stuff right here in front, and yeah. Okay, the right side of the store, this is where we have a lot of general merchandise, and anything other than RC. So we have a really good rocket selection, lots of engines, lots of rockets that you build, and a lot of RTR are almost ready to fly rockets that are all set up for you. Very easy to get into rocketry these days. We got lots of games, a lot of classic games like Monopoly and Candyland. Love Candyland. The box got a lot smaller though, I gotta tell you. Everything's folded up. Puzzles, we got really good selection of puzzles, and our puzzle selection kind of ebbs and flows, but right around Christmas time we really stock up on a lot of good puzzles. There's some craft stuff. Of course, you got to buy your HobbyFlex t-shirts while you're here. Here's our Radio Shack section. So we are a exclusive with Radio Shack, HobbyTown USA, and do a good job of keeping all your capacitors, resistors, switches, LED lights, solar panels, all that good stuff. Here's your Pine car with Canfield's out of operation here in Omaha. You know, a lot of people were lost about where to go for Pine car. We still have lots and lots of Pine car supplies, and always will. It's pretty much a staple of any good hobby store. So there's your Pine car stuff. Cheesy Poofs! Cheesy Poofs! Of course, we have a really good selection of models. We got cars, we've got airplanes, and then we've got those cool U-gears. Here's one that just came in. That's really neat. Look at that. It's a launcher for a free flight glider. Isn't that neat? I think that's cool. So pretty much models for all skill levels. Snap together kits. We've got the Gulos kits that are glue, and you cover them. So those are a little bit more difficult. Most stuff in this aisle is going to be skill level, what we call 2. So it's just glue and paint, but nothing too crazy. Then you got your science fiction section here. So we've got a lot of the good Metal Earth stuff. That's been really good for us. And then we've got lots of Star Wars, Star Trek, you know, lots of Marvel characters, DC characters. Here's your Bandai Star Wars selection. Here's your Bandai Gundam and Gunplay. Of course, this section is constantly growing. We're getting new stuff in all the time. We've got lots of accessories and upgrades. We've got LED lights and stuff like that for your Gundams. It's all pretty rad stuff. Your tools. There's all your tools for building models. X-Acto blades, that sort of thing. Glue and paint aisle. Of course, we always do a good job of keeping in stock all the good glue and paint aisle, glue and paint stuff that's out there. Let's see what else we got. Of course, we're a really good. We're a really good source for slot cars, both HO and 1/32 scale. Mostly Auto World and AFX and Carrera. And you can see the aisle here. We keep a lot of kits in stock, a lot of extra track. HO trains and N scale trains and G scale we have a little bit. HO or O scale, a little bit of Lionel stuff. You can see all of your railroad supplies there, extra track. And then we'll come around here. There's your rolling stock and some kits. And again, this the train section kind of ebbs and flows, but really right around Christmas time we really amp it up because that's when this stuff tends to sell the best. There are some good discounts on some older stuff right now, so you should come in and check it out. Now we're going to check out what makes the HobbyFlex to HobbyPlex. You can see this is our 10,000 square foot area for the carpet on-road track. That is CRC black carpet with CRC click track. The click track's been awesome. It doesn't break cars near as much, and it's very easy to change the track. You can see our pit space. We have enough pit space for 144 drivers right now, and if we move around some stuff, we actually have capacity for about 160 without streaming onto the carpet track, which we really don't like to do. Here's our awesome pop machine. A little dusty on top, but we won't tell anybody. And this is our indoor rock crawling course. I built this, and I really enjoy seeing people use it. During the summertime, obviously, it's not going to get as much use. Some rainy days and stuff like that, but this is not done yet. I got a lot of ideas that I'm going to make happen this winter. So it's only $5 to use the rock crawler course. We're going to swing out to the dirt track now. And of course, there's our Summer Series podium for our big Summer Series race that we have once a month. There's a big sign that says dirt track. And we go out this door here. There's my scoring booth when I'm running races. And here's our big dirt track. The full length, if we used it all at once, would be 155 by 75. Goes 155 feet to that driver's stand there. This is, of course, is our dirt oval. And in the middle, we're actually using it now for monster truck racing too. So we've got a lot of stuff going on that we always try to do here at the HobbyPlex. Right now, with the Summer Series being a 10 scale race, the track is about 130 by 75. Still a pretty big track. We're still doing 20 to 25 second laps for a 10 scale off-road. That's pretty big. The track has been dialed right now. I don't know if you guys can see on screen, but there's a nice black groove out there that's remained pretty much all the time. So that's the rundown. Oh, you know what? Let's do one more thing. Can't forget our outdoor rock crawling course. This has been here for a long time. I think when we used to be over here, where that building stands, I think it was right around 2008, 2007. So when we started bringing rock in. But now this takes up the entire side of the building. So you can see there's a lot of different lines to take, a lot of different features that we have as we'll walk up to the front door here. But it goes along the entire side of the building. And of course the outdoor is free. Just because there's no need to charge you. It's outside and it's all here. We don't have to do anything. So you can see I'll be making some stuff out here, which should be a lot of fun in the near future. And the club here in town usually comes out here about once a month and uses it and makes really good use of our rock crawling course. So you can see that it goes the full length down the building. So we'll swing around here to the front door. That's it. That's a nice tour of our store. Don't want to make this video crazy long, but wanted to give you guys an idea of just the immense size that we have here in Omaha, Nebraska, what we've been able to build and accomplish, and hopefully to have you guys come in and check it out. I know I hear all the time that we're kind of a bucket list stop for some guys. We've got a lot of truckers that love coming here. People that come to the College World Series usually stop by just to check it out. And more. Of course, we're open year-round. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll make another video for you soon.